May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 11 from the hearing list. On behalf of Inaholi, Your Lordship, kindly let the matter come up after 2 weeks.
On the prayer of the Learned Government Advocate, listed after 2 weeks.
Your Lordship, similarly for item number 14 to 23, these are analogous
14.
matters. On behalf of Inaholi, let it come up after 2 weeks.
14 to
23.
23. Okay, same prayer.
And Your Lordship, item number 24 also on behalf of Inaholi, let it come up after 2 weeks.
Yes.
Lordship, this morning, the Constitutional Government Advocate called me
Yeah.
and requested me to list on 16th. This is a pension matter, Lordship. Last question, Lordship may kindly recall. A notice was passed to file an affidavit whether the regulation notice was revoked or not.
Okay, we listed on 20. We listed on 20.
On Friday, Lordship,
No, not
on
on
16. 20, Lordship, in that case, Lordship, for the next 2 weeks, I have some problem. So after 2 weeks, Lordship,
On the prayer of the Learned Counsel for the parties, listed after 2 weeks. This is item.
24,
Okay.
much obliged.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 27.
27. Yes.
Lordship, I'm appearing for the private respondent.
Ah,
I've taken concern of the other parties, Lordship, whether we listed after 1 week, Lordship. Today,
on the prayer of Mr. Wati Jamia, the Learned Counsel for the private respondent, listed after a week.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 10, Your Lordship, from the hearing list, item number 10. Lordship, here my senior photo has some personal difficulties today, Your Lordship. So I this.
Item 10.
Yes, Lordship.
Fuseko is for respondent 2, 4, and 5.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
I have no objections, Lordship. If provided the interim continues till the next date.
Okay, Mr. So makes a mention on behalf of Mr. Fuseko Forte, learned counsel for the respondent number 2, 4, and 5, and 6 adjournment of the case after
2 weeks.
After 2 weeks, prayer is allowed, listed accordingly. So the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return. of it. Okay.
Much obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention hearing item number 26. My lord, I pray that this matter may be listed after 3 weeks, my lord.
26.
26.
You are the counsel
For the respondent, my lord.
for the respondent.
My lord. Respondent number 5.
Mr. So your good name?
B. Soto, my lord.
Learned counsel for the respondent number 5, 6 adjournment of the case after a week.
3 weeks, my lord.
No, the hearing after a week. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Your Lordship, there's an interim order.
The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay.
Much obliged, my lord.
Ah.
Mr. Lordship,
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 25, hearing item number 25. Lordship, I kindly list this matter after 2 weeks. 28, Lordship, 28.
MS Pichano, Lieutenant Government Advocate, 6 adjournment of the case after 2 weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed accordingly.
Lordship, similar prayer with item number 30 to 35 on behalf of S. Chang.
Okay. Same order.
I will pledge.
For motion, item number 1.
May I please, Millards? Millards, I beg to Millards appear by VC Millards. Millards, this is a case, Millard, which principally involves an issue where, Millards, the input tax credit under GST is denied,
No,
Millards.
the council is appearing through VC, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Millards can hear me, Millards? Millards are able to hear me, Millards? Usko bolo.
Yes, item 1.
Yes, Millards can hear me, Millards? Millards, I am there. May I please, Millards?
Who is appearing?
Millards, I am
Item 1.
hearing, Millards. I appear, Millards.
What is wrong? Something is wrong.
May I? Millards can hear me, Millards?
What is wrong? Please unmute.
Millards, I have unmuted, Millards. I am unmuted, Millards. Millards cannot hear me, Millards?
Okay, after some time. After some time.
Grateful.
For motion, from the supplementary cause list, item number 36.
Yes,
May it please, my lord.
yes.
Lordship, I was awarded contract for construction of 2 buildings, Lordship,
Ah,
under the same work order. That is one camp office, officers rest house, and the other is the subordinate officers rest house, Lordship. Now, I began my construction work diligently, Lordship. Now, Lordship, for the second building, that is the subordinate rest house, Lordship, there is land dispute, which is why the railway authorities have also written to the Deputy Commissioner, Kohima, Lordship. I have annexed the letter at Annexure 7, page 236. Annexure 7, Lordship. This was written on 16th of, very recently, Lordship, 16th of May, 2024. After this, there has been no development, Lordship. If I may be allowed to read this, Lordship. Do the Deputy Commissioner, Kohima, Nagaland, subject demarcation of land boundary at Officer Rest House at Barabasti, Kohima, village near NBCC Convention Center, New Secretariat Road. I may be allowed to read the body. In response to this office letter stated so-and-so under reference, demarcation of boundary of land leased to NF Railway near New Secretariat was fixed on 14/5/2024. Accordingly, senior surveyor of DLRSO Office Kohima attended the site. However, the demarcation could not be done as some encroachers obstructed the demarcation process. The joint report prepared by officials of DLRSO Office and NF Railway is attached herewith for reference. So, Lordship, because of the land issue, I am unable to construct a second building, Lordship, because it is the duty of the railways to hand over the site, Lordship, which they have so far been unable to, Lordship. Now, so far as the other building, the officers' rest house is concerned, at Annexure 4, page 230, my lord. I have annexed some photographs, Annexure 4. This is the page 230. This photo was taken on 17th of July, Lordship. The outer structure has already been completed, Lordship. The interior works are that is one, Lordship. We are also quite perplexed, Lordship. Why so many? Because they also know the difficulties that we were facing. One, Lordship, it is the particular village, Lordship, under whose area the construction is being done. They don't allow non-local laborers, Lordship, without ILP. So we are with great difficulty, Lordship. We have been arranging laborers, Lordship. And Lordship,
Are you still interested to
yes, my lord.
pursue the work?
Yes, my lord.
Then why all this to calculate and to pay you all this earnest money deposit and all this?
Lordship, that is what, Lordship. On the verge of completion, Lordship. They have cancelled my, and then, Lordship, if I may be allowed to take my lord to Annexure 8, Lordship.
So where is that impugn order?
Lordship, Annexure 8 is important. If my lord may kindly, it's a single page Annexure, Lordship.
Page?
251. Lordship, they, in the third paragraph of the letter, Lordship, this is pro forma of 7 days notice.
You were given extension of, what is DOC?
Date of completion.
Okay, up to 31/8/2024.
Yes, my lord.
31/8.
Yes, my lord. So before 31/8, the day is only 12, Lordship. 12/8. My work has been terminated, Lordship. This is arbitrary and malicious, Lordship. And Lordship, my earnest money of more than 52 lakhs, Lordship, performance guarantee, that is, earnest money of more than 5 lakhs, Lordship, and 5% security deposit, which is being deducted from every running bill, 10%, Lordship, till it reaches 5% of the contractual amount. Contractual amount is 10 crores, 44 lakhs something. All those are with the railways, Lordship. I will, as per the impugned letter, I will have to forfeit all those amounts, Lordship.
So if the impugned letter is enforced, you will have to forfeit all this.
Yes, Lordship. And on the verge of completion, Lordship, even before the completion date that they have provided has reached. So for there is strong reasons, Lordship, for saying that for extraneous considerations, for ulterior motives, Lordship, my contract has been terminated. The impugned order is at page 260, my lord. Annexure 27.
Was that impugned order?
Page 260, Annexure 27, Lordship.
260.
Yes, my lord. Even the building which is on the verge of completion, Lordship, the work plan was handed over to me. Initial work plan of G+2, that is ground floor plus 2 floors, was handed in 2020. After that, G+3, Lordship, has been handed over to me only in the month of March, Lordship. Despite that, Lordship, it's on the verge of completion. Just before the monsoon began, Lordship, it was handed over to me G+3 work plan.
Heard. Mr. Santiago, the learned counsel for the petition. The present writ petition has been filed. Seeking for a direction. The question set aside. The impugned letter dated 7/8/2024 issued by the respondent number
Lordship, so maybe a lot.
railway
Respondent number 4, Lordship.
issued by the respondent number 4
That is the deputy chief engineer slash
to the petition, to the petitioner. Conveying that the contract agreement number COM/D-K/2630 dated 12/10/2020 stands rescinded in terms of clause 62 of the standard general conditions of contract, and the balance work under the contract will be carried out independently without the participation of the petitioner. Mr. Santiago, then counsel for the petitioner. Referring to the letter dated 23/7/2024 issued by the respondent number 4.
my lord.
Submits that the extension for completion of the work was given up to 31/8/2024, and therefore the respondent number 4 could not have issued the letter dated the impugned letter dated 7/8/2024. rescinding the contract in terms of clause 62 of the standard general conditions of contract. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable after 4 weeks. What are the respondents?
Respondents 1 to 4 are the railways, Lordship. Lordship, they have a standing counsel, Lordship. I have communicated with him, but he is out of station. I have sent the soft copy of the entire petition also, Lordship.
You served through the registered post.
My lord.
Learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon respondent number 1, 2, 3, and 4 by registered post with AD within a period of
3 days, Lordship.
within a period of 3 days from today. Insofar as respondent number 5 and 6 are concerned, Mr. Kiangami,
Lordship.
the Leonard Senior Government Advocate accepts notice. Therefore, no forming notice need be issued. The Learned Counsel for the petitioner shall, however, serve the requisite copies of the writ petition to the Learned Senior Government Advocate within
3 days, Lordship.
within a period of 3 days from today. In the interim, considering the submissions made by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner, and the materials available on record, this court is inclined to grant interim stay, suspending the letter dated, what is the letter
Pro
dated?
forma of termination notice. The termination notice, Lordship.
The termination notice issued by the respondent number 4 by letter dated 7/8, correct?
Yes, my lord.
2024 till the next returnable date. Okay,
Obliged, my lord.
yes.
For motion, item number 1.
Yes,
Item number
May I please-
1.
Milords can hear me, Milords? Milords can now hear me, Milords?
can't hear you.
Milords, it appears
Next.
that there is some problem in the,
Keep it in abeyance. Okay. After some time.
For admission, item number 2.
Members, Lordship.
Yes.
This matter is respect for admission hearing,
Ah,
disposal, Lordship.
ah. What is the matter about?
Lordship. My case in short, Lordship. The petitioner is aggrieved by appointment of respondent number 5,
Ah,
who is not a landowner. Do the boss meant for the landowner, Lordship. Petition.
okay, let us see. After the part 1 matter,
Lordship.
part 1 matter.
Okay.
For admission, item number 3.
Hey, please, Your Lordship.
Yes,
Your Lordship, on behalf of my senior, we are waiting for some documents for some rectification, so kindly allow 3 weeks' time.
your senior is
Yes, Tamjin, Lordship.
Mr. So-and-so, Learned Counsel. Makes a mention on behalf of Mr. S. Timjan, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner,
Yes, Lordship.
and seeks adjournment of the case for
3 weeks,
3
Lordship.
weeks. Prayer is allowed, listed upon.
Much.
For admission, item numbers 4 and 5.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes,
I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 6 and 21 in item number 5, lordship.
item 5 is,
WBC 221.
yes,
Lordship, I may be granted 1 week time.
You're appearing for.
Respondent number 6 and 21.
6 and 21.
Lordship.
What for the other respondents? 6 and 21.
Your Lordship, the respondents, they filed their affidavit.
The others?
Yes,
The
Lordship.
others?
Yes, Lordship.
What is your case?
Your Lordship, the petitioners here are seeking for upgradation, post upgradation from head driver to senior inspector.
Government, you're fine. So 6 and 21.
6 and 21, Lordship, Department of Social Welfare, Lordship.
Okay, 6 and 21.
Some typo error occurred in my affidavit in the position.
6 and
21.
21. What about the other petition? You honor the party?
No,
In the
Lordship. No, Lordship.
Your Lordship, in item number 4, state has already filed the affidavit.
Okay. In item 220.
Yes, Your Lordship.
220. MS Apila Santam. The learned counsel for the respondent numbers 6 and 21. In WPC 221/2022. 6 adjournment of the case for 2 weeks to file affidavit in opposition.
Opposition, Lordship.
Prayer is allowed. Listed at court.
Obliged, Lordship.
For admission, item number 6.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly pass forward this matter for a day, Lordship. My seniors have personal difficulties today.
What is the matter, Mr. MT?
Regarding the payment.
Payment.
Concerning bill,
Admitted
yes.
payment?
Yes, Lordship.
Your Lordship,
Have you admitted?
Lordship, in terms of the order dated 5/7/2024
5/7,
of the
yes.
Noble Court, I have already taken the steps, but
Okay.
still I have not yet received instruction. So unless time is granted, I won't be able to access the Noble Court.
Lordship, this honorable court has already passed 2 orders on different occasion. Order dated 15/2/2024 and 9/5/2024, directing the respondent authorities to come within proper instruction as and when the pending liabilities can be paid.
Whether your pending liability is admitted or not?
Yes, Lordship.
Where is the statement?
Annex Chair
Where is
K,
the material documents?
Annex Chair K, Lordship. It's on Annex Chair K.
The next year, key page.
Lordship, if this matter can be passed over for a day, Lordship.
This is your legal notice.
Lordship,
Mr. MT, you have taken over the file.
Yes, yes.
order dated 9/5/2024 is
Mr.
very clear.
The learned additional AG submits that he has taken over the file from MS Lilika, the learned government advocate, only recently. He would therefore require 3 weeks' time to receive necessary instructions. Prayer is allowed. Listed accordingly.
For admission, item number 7.
Yes, Mr. Moa.
Yes, my lord, I am representing all the state respondents here, 1 to 6.
Okay.
Lordship, I have prepared the state counter and it has to be sent for briefing. So after 2 weeks.
Mr. Boimchin, the learned senior government advocate submits that the affidavit on behalf of the state respondent has been prepared and it will be sent for meeting of the department. Therefore, 6 for 3 weeks time.
Lordship.
Prayer is allowed. Listed accordingly.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes.
For orders, item number 8.
Yes, indeed.
Lordship, steps upon the AG, Lordship. I will be filing the affidavit within 2 weeks, Lordship,
Okay.
regarding the service of notice to the standing council.
Oh, standing council of respondent number 5.
Yes, Lordship.
How many days?
2 weeks, Lordship, to be on the safe side. My
Mr.
brother
Sanjay
Joshua is
Amar,
representing.
The learned counsel for the petitioner. submits that he may be allowed 2 weeks' time to file affidavit stating service of notice upon the council for the respondent number 5.
My lord,
Prayer is allowed. Listed for.
applies, my lord.
For orders, item number 9.
Lordship, same order may be passed.
9 also.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, same.
Deeply applies.
For it. For motion, item number 1.
Yes.
Hello. My lords, are we audible? My lords, are we audible?
Okay.
My lord?
Take a chance after something.
My lords. For admission, item number 2.
Yes. Okay. Keep it in the revised list. Yes.
Lordship, I'm sorry. It was outside, Lordship.
My lords can hear me, my lords. Here's the internet.
Very much.
Yeah. My lords can hear me, my lords. Can hear me, my lords.
Yes, what is your
Lordship,
case?
Lordship, before I refer to the documents enclosed in the writ petition, Lordship, I may be allowed to brief my case in short, Lordship. The petitioner is the landowner of the agri-farm Bhakti under Oka district, Lordship. There is an agreement for appointment of landowners to the grade 4 post. Admittedly, Lordship, respondent 5 is not a landowner. However, when the vacancy of grade 4 arose in the year 2022, respondent number 5 was appointed to that post, which is meant for the landowner, Lordship. Against the appointment of the respondent number 5, Lordship, the landowner association also submitted a representation to cancel the appointment of respondent number 5 on the ground that he is not a landowner. The petitioner also submitted his obligation to reconsider his case for appointment on landowner, Lordship, by canceling the appointment of non-landowner, Lordship. Now, Lordship, by filing affidavit in opposition, by the
Let us first see your case. Where's the agreement?
Lordship. Which agent, Lordship? Page 19 is the translated copy, Lordship. Next page.
तुम्हारा कनेक्ट नहीं हुआ था तब तक ये
नहीं, दोबारा उसने भेजा।
Lordship, this land was donated by two villagers, Lordship. The petitioner belongs to Sunglap village and the descendants of serial number 2. This is Glan land, Lordship.
This is not an agreement with the government.
There is no dispute with regard to this donation of land because the government admitted it paragraph 4 of the affidavit in opposition. There is no dispute at all, Lordship.
Let's see paragraph 4 of the government.
Lordship, page 2, my affidavit.
Affidavit of respondent number 1 to 4.
You have received landowner. You have received appointment.
Lordship, this is Glan land, Lordship. My specific case in my writ petition is that none of the family members of the petitioner has ever been appointed on land ownership basis. That is my case, Lordship. None of my family
You are the
members.
descendants of one forefather.
Lordship,
You are the descendants of one forefather.
it's a Glan land, Lordship. Glan.
I think you have already been compensated.
Lordship, I'm challenging the bribe respondent appointment on two grounds, Lordship. Respondent number 5 is not a landowner. Therefore, appointment of respondent number 5 on land ownership basis is illegal, Lordship. That is my first ground. And second ground of challenge, Lordship.
You actually let the counsel for the respondent submit his case. You first submit
Yes.
your case,
Yes.
stating that you have a right.
Lordship, we kindly come to my brief petition. My specific case, Lordship. Paragraph 4.
You are claiming your this appointment on the basis of this agreement.
Yes.
And you are actually the descendants of
Serial number 2.
this is Sanglap,
Yes.
serial number 2.
Yes. Lordship, come to paragraph 4 of my writ petition.
The government notification says that you have landowners have no right.
I
to
agree,
claim
Lordship. I agree,
in
Lordship.
perpetuity.
Lordship. Lordship, we kindly come to paragraph 4 of my writ petition. Thereafter, I'll take to private respondent affidavit, Lordship.
Now, what is your paragraph 4?
My specific case is that Lordship, none of my family members has been appointed on land ownership.
But landowners have been appointed.
Yes, Lordship. As per the government affidavit, 3 or 4 landowners already been got appointed.
And
That
your
is-
specific claim is that your clan has not been appointed.
Yes,
But the fact remains that landowners have been appointed.
Lordship.
And if you see the notification 2018.
I admit to that, Lordship. I admit to that. However, my second grown-up challenge, Lordship, if this post is not meant for the landowner, this post should be filled up in accordance with law by advertisement. Because by filing affidavit in opposition by respondent number 5, he himself made a statement that his father was also appointed on landownership basis. Although he's not a landowner, Lordship. Lordship may kindly come to affidavit of respondent number 5, just for reference, Lordship. Only one paragraph. Affidavit of respondent number 5. Lordship, paragraph 2, page 2. From the second sub-bar, Lordship, secondly, start from the word secondly. Sorry, Lordship, got it? May I read? Bara 2, sub-para, secondly. Secondly, the petitioner's statement that none of the family members of the petitioner has been appointed to the post till date. This is incorrect. In fact, the petitioner's own uncle, the younger brother of the petitioner's father, namely Shri Suinsu, was appointed as Mali by order to Suinsu and continues to render service in that capacity till date. This is important, Lordship. Thirdly, the petitioner agreement that deponent is not a landowner is denied. The deponent family being landowner of the land in Goshen, the deponent father's late Wu Luta was appointed as Mali on land ownership basis in terms of the agreement dated 8/7/1962.
This petitioner is the descendants of, as per the
As per
agreement,
the affidavit, he is the descendants of serial number 1 in the agreement.
Yanso.
Yes, as per the affidavit. Lordship.
There are actually 2 descendants which has actually donated the land. Correct?
No, Lordship.
Sunglup and Yang Chocho.
Yonjuju is the village, Sunglup is village.
Oh.
We are from Sunglup village, Lordship.
So both this village has donated the land.
Yes, Lordship.
And respondent number 5 is also the descendants of?
That is what he stated in this affidavit, serial number 1.
He is the descendant of Yanso.
Yanzhou landowner. Lordship, with regard to land ownership of respondent number 5, there's a dispute. That is the disputed question of facts, although I've annexed all the documents, Lordship. In fact, Lordship, he made this specific statement that his father was also appointed on land ownership basis. Therefore, Lordship,
Yes, please. Yes.
It is his specific statement that his father was also appointed a landowner lordship. Lordship, however, lordship may kindly come to first page of his affidavit, lordship. I just want to clarify whether he's a landowner or not, lordship.
First page of
Affidavit in opposition. Ain Lavanu Lotha, lordship, son of late Vu Lotha. He's not the son of late Vu Lotha, lordship. In fact, he's not a biological father, he's the stepfather. It is admitted that Vu Lotha is the landowner, lordship. But he's the stepfather.
that actually this code, I think,
Yes, that is this, lordship, something disputed question of facts. However, by enclosing the necessary documents, affidavit and declaration made by way of paper publication, I have enclosed all this documents, lordship, to show that he's not the son of Envo Lota, who is the landowner of the establishment in question, lordship.
okay, assuming he's not the son, you are also not eligible.
Yes, if lordship, I'm not eligible for appointment on land ownership basis, same year stick, apply to respondent number 5, lordship. Kindly come to page 12 of affidavit opposition of respondent number 5, lordship. How he was appointed.
Page.
Page 12 of R5 affidavit. Meeting minutes, lordship. This is 12th December 2022. Next page, lordship. List of applicants recommended for appointment to the boards of MDS grade 4. First, second, third, fourth. Fifth column, serial number 1, lordship. Serial Lavanu Lord has lordship, buddy. Fifth column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Serial Lavanu, that is respondent number 5. On the left hand side. Shri Lavamulota.
Yes, yes.
Is the respondent number 5. On the right hand side, remarks column, lordship. We kindly see. This is a verbal agreement between the Suinsu village to select candidates for appointment on a rotational basis. Also based on regard of land ownership. The DSC recommends for Shri Lavamulota for consideration. And serial number 5. Third from the bottom is the petitioner lordship, is also landowner. Therefore, if there is no rights for appointment on landowners as per the government stand, how the respondent number 5 was appointed on land ownership basis, lordship? I'm also landowner, lordship.
Where is the 2018 notification?
I've enclosed in my writ petition, lordship. Page 37. Relevant paragraph is paragraph 3, clause C.
You are both hit by 3C. Mr. Tongpok, you are both hit by 3C.
Your Lordship, the notification is very clear. I have, but here in this case, he is alleging that I'm not a landowner. Whereas it is very clear I am a landowner. Secondly, after my father's demise, I applied for compassionate appointment this honorable court directed the respondents to consider my case. In the
Compassionate.
meantime, yes, your lordship may go to page, the order of this honorable court, page 11 in my affidavit, your lordship.
11.
Yes, this is the order which has been passed.
Compassionate amendment.
Yes, if I may read. The petitioner's father, who was serving as Mali under the establishment of STAO Pakte in the Department of Agriculture, died in harness on 11/7/2015, leaving behind the petitioner's mother and 9 children who are unemployed. The family being faced with great difficulties, the petitioner made an application on 17/7/2015 to the respondent number 3, praying for appointment to the post of Mali, which was held by his father on compassionate ground. The said application was also forwarded by the Subdivision Agriculture Officer Pakte to the respondent number 3, that is the Director of Agriculture, Nagaland, Kohima. The grievance of the petitioner before this court is that the representation dated 17/7/2015 has not been considered by the concerned respondent. Considering the nature of the case and on hearing the learned counsel for the parties, this court proposes to dispose of the writ petition at the motion stage. Accordingly, this writ petition is disposed of with the direction to respondent number 3 to consider a representation filed by the petitioner on 17/7/2015 for appointment on compassionate ground to the post of Mali. It is, however, made clear that such consideration shall be done strictly in terms of the office memorandum dated 17/9/2015 issued by the BNAR department, which provides for appointment on compassionate ground. Let such consideration be done at the earliest, but not later than 4 months from the date of receipt of a certified true copy of this order by the respondent number 3. So while the petitioner has been awaiting for his appointment, this vacancy arose. And if they go by the 50% compassionate appointment, the petitioner's case would also have been considered, might also have been considered
But
under
the government is very
yes.
silent on your compassionate appointment.
Yes, your lordship, but this is the judgment of this is the order passed by this honorable court.
And where's your application for the post?
Your lordship,
There is no obligation.
there is no obligation. Your lordship, it has been, I have made a specific statement, your lordship, that I submitted application.
Where is your?
In the same paragraph 2, your lordship.
Paragraph 2.
Yes.
Where have you stated?
Page 4, if your lordship may go to page 4, because the statement is there under this. Page 4, if I may read from the next sentence, in the meantime, your lordship, in the meantime, the instant vacancy of the post of Mali having arisen upon the retirement of Sri Ntonsi Yandan, Mali Badi Demonstration Farm Pakti, the deponent submitted application for consideration of his appointment against a vacancy on land ownership basis. Unfortunately, the deponent did not retain a copy of his said application.
You have also applied on land ownership basis?
Yes, I have also applied because.
And you have admitted that you have been appointed?
Yes, it is. Now the
Father
record, this court has to go by the record. We cannot go beyond the records, your lordship. So, but this was the position.
So ultimately,
it was on land ownership basis. Now he is raising the issue that I'm not a landowner, that I'm not the son of Unwo Yandan.
if he has to raise that issue, he has to go to the civil court.
Yes, your lordship. And a few of them came together and then decided that I'm not the son. No information was given. I was not invited. None of my family. My uncle is there, the sole surviving younger brother of my father. He is there. Even he was not informed. They held a secret meeting and issued a publication in a newspaper. When we came to know about it,
Tompok,
yes.
You are the descendants of which landowner?
The first one.
Let us just,
Yes.
let me just, page 18.
Paragraph 2, your lordship, the first paragraph towards the end.
This Sanglap, na?
Yes.
Sanglap village.
Yes,
Sanglap
Sanglap village.
Sanglap
Yes.
village, this Yancho. You are
Yes.
the descendant of
Yes,
this
the-
Yancho.
yes, the signatory
And
actually.
the petitioner is the descendant of
Hey Bomo, serial number 2.
In fact, he was a representative for our clan. That is, yes.
So, Ms. Ayemi, you are squeezed in the middle. Tell us how you will get out of this.
Your Lordship, already 3 landowners have been appointed here.
From both the side.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then,
And the petitioner was appointed as per the departmental screening committee, Your Lordship. On the approval of the government, he was appointed.
petitioner,
Private respondent.
the private respondent. So it means the government is violating its own notification. If the appointment is on the basis of land ownership,
Yes, Your Lordship.
then the government is violating notification 3C. What to do?
Your Lordship,
Mr.
I leave it
Tungpo.
to you, Lordship.
I still have a right under the compassionate appointment since they are maintaining
No,
the
no,
list. I
no,
can
that,
submit
in
an
this case,
application also.
for the earlier case, maybe government was directed to consider your case on compassionate ground. But
Yes,
thereafter, you have completely waived that right.
your lordship, but then still then my right subsists, your
No,
lordship,
no, no.
because,
We have to go by the records.
yes, your
And
lordship.
as per the record, you were actually like seeking
But-
appointment on a land ownership basis.
But they are maintaining a list, your lordship. They are still maintaining a list in chronological order of applicants. So my name ought to be, should be there. Waiting, so I can still, my case can also. be
If
considered
you are in the
under
list,
Yes, because.
then
it is
the
to be there in
government
the
may
list.
consider your case according to the
Yes,
list,
yes.
but not for this post.
But even for these posts also, since so many appointments have been made and 50% for, 50%
Where have you shown in your petition that you are
Your
at
Lordship,
serial number
yes.
so and so of the list?
No, your lordship, since we are only confined to the land ownership issue here. Land ownership issue here as per the record, so I'm not, I could not produce all those things. Because, but he is claiming that I'm not a landowner.
No, let us not come
Your
to that.
Lordship.
Let us not come to that.
And those kind of, these
Let
kind
us-
of.
Let us not come to
Yes.
that. Because if we are actually going to take up that issue,
Yes.
then we have to leave this issue.
Yes, your lordship, this court cannot take up that issue. It's a disputed question of fact. And even on my side also, my uncle has clearly said, I am the biological son. They are claiming that I am
No,
not.
Lordship, biological father have made the
Yes.
declaration.
Who
He
is
is
the
my son.
biological
That is
father?
the declaration made by the biological son. However, that is not an issue here, Lordship. Lordship, I just want to refer to my one paragraph, paragraph 14. May I read, Lordship?
Yes.
That it is admitted fact that petitioner submitted his application for appointment to the vacant grade 4 post, which was duly forwarded by the STAO by later disposition. In the event, the post in question is not reserved, meant for the landowners. And when there are more than one applicants for a particular post, it is the requirement of law that such posts should be filled out through proper process by way of conducting interview.
That is the law.
However, in the instant case, neither the landowner was appointed in terms of the agreement, nor the interview was held to fill up the post in question. Therefore, Lordship, if no landowner right exists, it should be filled up in accordance with law, Lordship. That is my case.
Okay, we give a direction to the government to advertise the post.
And last submission, Lordship, the
Yes.
petitioner, the present petitioner is overreached now. At the time of submission of the application,
We say,
It was-
the government should give a confirmation of it.
Lordship,
Even in the same.
now though
case,
he is overreached.
Both of you,
Both of us are.
Lordship.
we will
Yes,
give a
yes.
direction to the government to invite all eligible candidates, including you, petitioner as well as the respondent number 5.
Yes, I'm 37 years now,
Yes,
Lordship.
and if it is found that you are overage, to give age relaxation,
Lordship.
we give that.
That
One
may
time,
be- That
one
may
time
be
measure.
granted, that may be granted, Lordship.
So we go by that. Yes. MS Ayami, what is your stand? Whom are you supporting? What is your affidavit?
Your Lordship, my affidavit states that three landowners have already been appointed. So petitioner has exhausted his rights to.
What about the private respondent number 5?
Yes, Your Lordship, in my affidavit, I've only stated that he was appointed as per the government approval, Your Lordship. And
But as
beyond
per the
that-
record,
Yes, Your
he has also
Lordship.
been appointed on his own admission.
Yes, Your Lordship.
On his own admission, you should not have admitted. Mr. Wati Jamia, the learned counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Tongpok Pongoner, MS AIME, the learned government advocate for the state respondents, and Mr. Tongpok Pongoner, the learned counsel for the respondent number 5. Heard the parties at length, judgment and order reserved. But tentative, we advertise. Until such time, you will be allowed to hold the. Yes.
For motion, item number 1.
May I please, Millards?
Yes.
Millards, hear me, Millards? Millards can hear me, Millards?
Very much.
Grateful, Millards. I'm extremely sorry, Millards. I was not audible in the morning. Millards,
Yes.
this is a.
What is
the
your case in brief?
I'm sorry, Millards.
What is your case in brief?
Millards, in the petition.
Yes.
Millards, the synopsis is there, Millards. May I tell the case in my own words, Millards?
We issue notice.
Grateful, Millards. And this honorable court, Millards, the principal bench at Millards, the permanent bench at Itanagar and the principal bench, Millards, have both issued notices and Millards also
Again.
protected me, Millards, by interim orders.
You are not audible.
I'm not audible, Millards.
Now audible.
I'm sorry, Millards. I'm saying, Millards, I'm sorry. I'm saying, Millards, that both the principal bench, the honorable division bench headed by honorable the Chief Justice, and Millards, the Itanagar permanent bench, both have, Millards, issued notices on the same issue for the same company, and Millards have also protected me in the meanwhile, Millards. Millards, that order, Millards, would find at annexure number, Millards, one of the order I have annexed, other order my friend there is carrying, but one of the order, Millards, which is there,
You are seeking interim protection against
Yes.
this order, page 30, page 350,
That's right, Millards.
page 350.
That's right, Millards. Yes, Millards. Yes.
This is the order passed by the Assistant Commissioner, Central Goods and Services Tax, Dimapur Division.
Yes, yes, Millards. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And Millards, the interim order, Millards, would find at Millards annexure 32, page number 393, it starts, Millards.
Page
393, Millards. 393.
The operative portion of the order dated 34/20/24 is at page 389. Am I right?
Millards, yes. Operative portion is at 389. Millards, grateful. Yes.
Your good name?
My name is Puneet Agrawal, Millards.
Your good name?
Millards, Puneet Agrawal. P. Agrawal.
Mr. Puneet Agrawal, the learned counsel for the petitioner. By filing this writ petition, the petitioner is challenging the proceedings and the impugn orders passed by the respondent authorities. It is the case of the petitioner that the proceedings as well as the impugn order, which is under challenge in the writ petition, has been passed in violation of the statutory laws. Correct?
Milords.
The learned counsel for the petitioner has also referred to the order dated 2024, passed by the Honorable Division Bench in WPC 184/2024, within bracket MS ITI Ltd versus the Union of India and others. We are in the similar case. The Honorable Division Bench has granted interim stay against the impugn order. The learned counsel has also relied in other cases passed by this court. Where in similar cases, the court has stayed the impugn order passed by the authorities. The court has granted interim stay of the order passed by the authorities. Considering the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner and the materials on record, and also considering the order passed by the learned division bench, I'm also considering the order dated 24/2024 passed by the Honorable Division Bench. In WPC 184/2024. And similar orders passed in the other cases. This court in the interim suspends the order in original number 04/AC/GST/Dimapur slash 2024-25 dated Dimapur 30th April 2024, passed by the Assistant Commissioner, Central Goods and Services Tax Dimapur Division, bench, till the next returnable date. Stop. Issue notice to the respondents, returnable after 4 weeks. The learned counsel for the petitioner shall take steps for service of notice upon the respondents, upon all the respondents, by registered post with AD within a period of
1 week, Lordship.
within a period of 1 week from today. Okay.
Grateful, my lords. And
That's
extremely sorry, my lords, for causing inconvenience. Grateful.
For hearing item number 12.
What is the matter?
Your Lordship, the matter is about land belonging to the Purana Bazar village.
Okay, we'll list it next week.
Your Lordship.
I have expressed my mind.
Your Lordship.
That is why.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay.
For 2 weeks, I'll be out, my lord. Then after 2 weeks.
Okay. On the prayer of the learned counsel for the parties, listed after 2 weeks.
Method is ultimately it is to go for civil court.
But
Because disputed question of facts cannot be decided by the returnable writ court.
the issue herein is whether the village council is empowered to issue pata
Yes, Your Lordship.
on a cadastral land.
Yes.
That
Your
is the
Lordship.
issue.
This is
So
the
I have expressed my mind.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So let it be listed after 2 weeks.
Much obliged.
For hearing item number 13.
And Mr. Tongpok, the opinion expressed by me is not in consonance with the order passed by.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship. Yes. Yes.
So let me
Yes.
not get myself involved in this.
Your Lordship.
Yes, this is item
13, my lord.
item 13. What is this?
My lord, the petitioner's husband.
30.
1313. He was appointed as a work charge vendor helper by page 10, Annex 1. Then his service, it was in the scale of day. His service book was maintained all along.
Your Lordship, I am very sorry. There is an interim.
Okay, okay. In the earlier one, the item number,
12.
the interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return. Yes, Mr.
So, my lord, I may be allowed to read out the appointment note.
Where's Mr. Mosaic? He is also for a party.
For the AG.
For the AG.
What is your case? What is your relief?
My lord, the petitioner's husband, while serving as a work charge vendor helper, he died in harness.
Died in harness?
Yes, while in service. So the petitioner in the two daughters, minor daughters, they are before your lordship for family pension.
Why you have been denied?
My lord,
Yes, Mr. Government. What is the reason for denying the family pension? What is the stand of the government?
Lordship, that we have categorically stated in paragraph 6.
What is your stand?
8 and 9, Lordship.
What is your stand?
Lordship, our stand is that as far as CCS pension rule is concerned, Lordship, for applicability, the employee should hold a temporary, permanent job, Lordship. Should be a permanent employee, Lordship.
Family pension?
Lordship. And moreover, Lordship, Lordship, in the recent judgment, Lordship, 2022, in Nishivi's case, Lordship, that will apply in this.
You are actually seeking for retrospective regularization
Lordship,
for
Lordship.
pensionary benefits?
Lordship. And since that is holding the field as of now, Lordship, 2022.
Nishibi is a case of delay.
And moreover,
Not this one.
In recent one writ petition number as 120/2019, which was disposed of by this honorable court, Lordship. The matter was being dismissed Lordship, on the same facts and circumstances.
Now, Mr. MT.
Yes.
Where is the power of this court to give you retrospective regularization? Under Article 226, Umadevi is very clear.
My lord, it is not deal with the pension. My lord.
It is not deal with the pension, but you must first overcome. You must first overcome that you have a right to be retrospectively regularized. Only thereafter the pension comes. So if you cannot actually satisfy this court that you have a right to be retrospectively regularized, then there is no question of going into the subject of pension.
My lord, the Supreme Court also is clear that like this person, you are entitled for pension. It doesn't have to be a regular or sanction post.
See, Mr. MT.
Yes.
Nishevi's case by the Supreme Court has been followed by the division bench of this court. By a division bench, Justice Suman Shaim and Justice Devashish Barua. The subject matter dealt with this.
My lord, in that case, I file a review.
Review. So let us wait for that. Let us wait for that. If you file a review. Yes, I think it will be premature for this court to decide this if you file a review. Because I think this court also on two, three cases relying on the order passed by my Lord Justice Suman Shain and Devashish Barua. This court has also rejected the petition of a similar nature. So if you have filed review, let us at least wait for the outcome of that.
My lord.
Okay, let us wait for the outcome of that. This, what is that case number?
State of Napoleon versus Alamba.
Is it Alamba? Is it?
Sri Alamba.
Read appeal?
Writ appeal is civil appeal number 4223 of 2022.
No, that is Nishevi's, no? No, I'm not on Nishevi's. That order passed by this. Have you, ma'am, do you have a copy of this order?
No, we don't have the copy, but it's writ appeal 27 of 2022. Lordship.
I think so.
And the review is review
Mr.
petition
MT,
1.
can we do one thing, please? Can we list it again tomorrow? So that you can produce the judgment passed by the honorable division bench, and then we can also take up your review and pass necessary orders. Okay. Possible for the.
Much obliged.
Excuse me for 2 minutes.
For hearing, item number 25.
What is the matter, suppose?
This is regarding GB's termination, Your Lordship. My lord, I crave your indulgence to pardon me, Your Lordship. Just unfortunately, I've left my file in my chamber, so I may kindly be given this second judge.
Why don't you leave yourself?
In my now become these days I used to be forgetful. I do not know how long I can practice also.
Let us hope that you will practice long.
Much.
I will leave the place.
But I do not know, Your Lordship, what happened. I used to forget.
Sometimes it
Uh,
does happen. Anyhow, there was a direction from this code. State respondents to produce time, 2 weeks time to produce necessary instructions.
Yes, Your Lordship, I was directed to get the instruction as
It's all
to,
right, it's all right. We are not with the file. We will just.
the instruction was with regard to appointment and termination of the GBs. So I was instructed that the Deputy Commissioner has the authority. On the approval of the Commissioner, he can appoint and terminate the service of the.
Do you have you filed any affidavit?
No, Your Lordship, that was just a verbal instruction only.
No verbal instruction.
Oh. Then, Your Lordship, if I may be given some time to.
I
file
think
it
it's
in
high time.
affidavit.
The small issue regarding appointment termination of GB, I think the government should have at least some notifications or some circulars to show that actually GB is appointed by this authority and terminated by that authority. And it is the law that the authority which appoints has the power to terminate.
Your Lordship,
So
I am having one authority, Your Lordship, wherein the Honorable Apex Court has held.
No, I'm asking the government advocate to produce if there is any notification on the peculiar facts and circumstances of this case. Because the Supreme Court might not have decided the issue regarding Naga GB.
GBs.
Naga GBs. So, madam, I think it's high time for you to produce that, tell the government to give you at least some documents.
Your Lordship,
To
they provided
substantiate
some.
the verbal instructions.
Yes, Your Lordship, they provided notification, but these are not relevant here. This does not show the appointment and terminate, who the authorized person is to appoint and terminate. So with regard to the appointment and termination, only verbal instruction was given to me, Your Lordship.
And whether we have to follow recourse to 311?
Yes, Your Lordship. We have to follow. Article 311 is very much, because it is a civil post, Your Lordship. The appointment letter, Your Lordship.
It is an honorary post, correct?
But Your Lordship, it is not a post, but it is a civil post. I am assisting the government, Your Lordship. I am having police power also. I can arrest also an accused. Now, Your Lordship, Honorable Apex Court has held there. 311 is attracted in the termination matter
of
misconduct. Gauhati. And by this order, Assam government has been directed to frame rules. Earlier, there was no service rule and all this. Who is the authority? They are also the same, Your Lordship. And I have not been, actually, Your Lordship, 311, there should be an inquiry if I have committed any misconduct.
You're right. If 311 is attracted,
Yes, Your Lordship.
then you have to follow the disciplinary procedures.
Yes, Your Lordship. That.
But anyhow, let me because actually I'm also in the knowledge that there is a decision, I think, by our own High Court that GB's post is a statutory post. So if we go by that, if it is a statutory post, then any action against GB has to be taken recourse under 311.
Yes, Your Lordship.
But let me also know what is the power. Who is the power to appoint the GB? Because I think that is the first and foremost.
Appointment is the first and foremost.
Correct. Who is the authority?
Then, Your Lordship, if I may be given some time to.
Please do
get
that.
it in
Please do
writing.
that. But next time, I think
Yes, Your Lordship.
you make very sure.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Yes, Your Lordship.
What was the 25? What was the direction issued by the court?
Bit. 4724.
Yes. That Mr. P.P. Paul, the learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS AIME, the learned government advocate for the state respondents. In continuation of the order dated 4/7/2024 and 25/7/2025, 2024, passed by this court. MS AIME, the learned government advocate, shall on the next date fixed come with proper instructions as to the procedures to be followed by the government for appointment and removal of governors and the notifications/circular, if any, to that effect. Listed after?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
After 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Listed after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
Please come with that notification, okay?
Much obliged.
For hearing,
Interim is there.
Okay. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next returnable date. Okay, KV?
for hearing, item number 29.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I'm for the state respondents. Your Lordship, I had inadvertently failed to include one para from the paragraph's comments in my affidavit in opposition. So if I may allowed to file one additional affidavit, Your Lordship. This is with regards to the administrative approval of appointment of the private respondent.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Futsego. Mr. So-and-so, the learned government advocate submits that he has inadvertently failed to insert he has inadvertently failed to insert a vital instruction, which has been received from the government. He therefore seeks for 2 weeks' time to file additional affidavit for inserting the left out instructions. Prayer is allowed, listed after 2 weeks for enabling.
My lord, in the meantime, interim may be continued.
For enabling the learned government advocate to file the additional affidavit. Stop. The interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next return will be listed after 3 weeks.
Much.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes. Yes, next. Over.
That's very important. Okay. Lawyer, 또 가서는 좀더 신비해서 뭐 나가는 그런 거 what I would be still over.